police across the world are getting special training from a little-known European Union agency on how best to snoop on Facebook and Apple iPhones, according to documents obtained by nonprofit Privacy International. The files reveal that CEPOL, the EU's law enforcement training agency, instructed officers across the globe, from within Europe and in Africa, on how to use malware and other tools to gain access to citizens' phones and monitor social networks. In some cases, the training was funded by EU aid coffers and went to countries with histories of human rights abuses, Privacy International warned. Furious about the previously secret initiatives that are aiding surveillance rather than protecting people from it, Privacy International and fellow human rights organizations are calling for reform, demanding that aid money going on intelligence training be diverted to more altruistic programs. The revelations land just days after the EU Parliament announced plans to curb spy tool exports where human rights abuses were possible. Today's revelations confirm our worst fears about the diversion and securitization of EU aid, said Edin Amanovic, Advocacy Director of Privacy International. Instead of helping people who face daily threats from unaccountable surveillance agencies, including activists, journalists, and people just looking for better lives, this aid risks doing the very opposite. The EU, as the world's largest provider of aid and a powerful force for change, must enact urgent reforms to these secretive and unacceptable programs. Failure to do so is a betrayal not just of the purpose of aid and the people it's supposed to benefit, but of the EU's own values. The files largely consist of slides and documents from trainings delivered by CEPOL, the European Union Agency for Law Enforcement Training based in Budapest, and its partners. CEPOL had not responded to a request for comment at the time of publication. CEPOL provides training for various reasons and is funded by different EU programs. In the initiatives discovered by Privacy International, some came from anti-terror programs, whilst others, such as a €11.5 million $13.6 million drone, surveillance camera and wiretapping project in Niger, came from aid pots, like the EU Trust Fund for Africa. Privacy International is arguing that even where the EU's backing of surveillance training isn't coming from aid funds, it's still taking money away from more obviously benign projects. Amongst the hundreds of training slides obtained by Privacy International are those promoting iPhone hacking tools like GrayKey. Produced by Atlanta-based Grayshift, the files show that the tool, which promises to bypass lock screens of many modern iPhones, has now gone global and is being pushed in Africa and beyond by CEPOL.